Alien Hominid is the first game from the behemoth. While it's certainly not as polished as their later games, it's still worth checking out. The story on this game is very simple. Yellow alien guy gets shot down by government dickholes. Government dickholes want to experiment on yellow alien guy. Yellow alien guy doesn't want that, so shoot them. Also, there's these cool kids that give you power-ups sometimes. Obviously, the story isn't the main focus, which is fine since the gameplay is solid. It's a run and gun game, which of course means it's difficult as all hell. There's very few surprises when it comes to gameplay. Various enemy types pour in from either side of the screen and you have to mow them down as you progress through the levels. You've got a standard shot, a charge shot, grenades, a dodge, and can knife enemies if they get too close. There's also the ability to dig underground and pull enemies down, as well as jump onto enemies' heads and then either bite their heads off or throw them at other enemies. These two abilities are cool, but you probably won't use them much, especially if you're playing co-op. 2 players, by the way. The game also has a few vehicle sections, which provide some variety to the gameplay. Most notable of these are the levels where you get to pilot the spaceship. The 2 aspects of the game that really sell it for me are the attention to detail and the boss fights. Newgrounds' crude style of humor is everywhere it can be. Every weapon upgrade feels distinct thanks to their unique firing, kill, and grenade animations. And many of the enemies are more memorable thanks to the little animations that they do. This is most noticeable with the bosses, which are simply excellent. Every boss is challenging and fun to fight. They push your skill with the game to the very brink, without feeling broken enough to become annoying. Alien Hominid found its start as a flash game on Newgrounds. What's available there is the first level of the full retail release, but the full version is more polished, so keep that in mind if you check out what's on Newgrounds. If you do want the full game, physical copies are available on the GameCube and PS2, and an upscaled HD version is available for download on the Xbox 360. That said, if you have suggestions for any future videos, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you want to find out about some other cool shows and games in the future, you can subscribe. This has been I Won't Use a Number. Keep loving what you love, and I'll see you next week with To The Moon.